Right, hi everybody. Now I want to I've got some questions written down here that people have asked me in the comment section on the channel in the lockdown. So I'm going to just respond to that. In the meantime, please click on the subscribe button. I think it's this side, I don't know. On the subscribe button, that makes a big difference. To those of you that have already subscribed, thank you very much. So if the subscribe button is red, you need to click it now. If it is grey, leave it alone. Thank you. So let's check these questions. There's some hairs growing on my face here, but that's one of those things that do happen. Right, so I'm going to respond to a couple of questions that people have given me. First of all, I want to say thank you to all the new subscribers. You really make a difference. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm almost there. If you wonder where I am, I'm standing in my dad's garden. So thank you very much to all the subscribers. I really appreciate it. You make a big difference. Thank you for your support. Right, then I had a question where people ask me, obviously they've seen the BF Goodrich tires on my vehicle, and a lot of people ask me, do I think it is worth it? Now, I have not had an advantage. In other words, those who drove with me in different circumstances, I had no advantage over them because I had the BF Goodrich tires on. So a lot of them had normal road tires on. We all drove the same tracks. So as far as benefit goes, no, I don't think I had any benefit. What I would say about the BFGs is that I had peace of mind, in the sense that these tires have got incredibly thick walls, side walls. It's a really tough tire. So I was very confident wherever I drove that I will not have tire damage. That has made a big difference. Was it worth it? Is it worth the extra money? I would like to put a normal set of tires on, you know, a normal average run-of-the-mill, actually a cheap set of tires, and see what the difference is. Anyway, that there. I don't want to make this too long, so let's see here. Are you happy with the Canon cameras? Yes, I'm absolutely happy with them. I'm very happy with this one particularly. It's got an incredible focus, and that's what I need. I need a camera that I can switch on. I don't want to worry about whether it's in focus or not, and I can run around like a madman and the camera will be in focus. Absolutely, Canon cameras are fantastic. Both of them, both Canons, absolutely amazing. I absolutely love them. What else do we have here? Oh, somebody asked they would like to see what the road looked like on my way to work under lockdown. So I've taken some of the pieces. Unfortunately, I drive from west to east in the morning and at night the other way around, so I always go have the sun coming from the front, so the picture quality, obviously driving into the sun, is not great. So I've taken the nicest pieces and made them, or put them together so that you can see more or less what the roads look like under level 4. I've actually, you know, it's level 4, level 5 lockdown. It's in between there. I have a certificate that say that we are allowed to repair and supply broadcast equipment, and that's why a lot of what I do has got to do with import of electronics and things like that. So somebody's also asked what I don't want to see what I do. I've got a very boring job. We actually do repairs to electronic equipment like audio equipment, PA equipment, broadcast equipment, recording equipment, and I'm responsible for sourcing the spare parts, the transistors and things, and then we pack them in shelves like this, and each drawer has got compartments like this where we pack each and every part that we need, and then of course we sell that to other people that might need it as well. A road to work, we've done that. Let's see what's here. Mishaps. You know, I'm a bit of a meticulous planner, so I haven't had mishaps where I have trouble or an accident, or not that I would say I'm good for not having accidents. I think it's a lot to do with, let's call it luck. Fortunate. I haven't had any accidents on any of my trips. I had a couple of close calls, but as life is, I was fortunate enough to do the same training that the police would do. As a matter of fact, I did my advanced driving at the Tshwane Metro Police training center, and that has saved me a couple of times. My dad's been with me in the car where he said that if he was driving it would have been an accident. He wouldn't have been able to avoid the accident. So I definitely don't want to say it's my driving skill, but I think to a certain extent it has contributed. And if you have the opportunity to go and do the advanced driving course, I will absolutely encourage every single person to go and do it. If I was the guy that made the laws, I would make it compulsory for everybody to be able to handle a car when it's sliding around. It's very important. So mishaps as far as accidents go, I haven't had any, thank God for that. Then unplanned problems, yes. I went down to Margate once, and it was just when the mobile phone came out with a GPS system on it, and I figured, well, the phone lasts about 2 days, so instead of putting the real GPS in the car, I'm going to use the phone's GPS system. Okay, we've got a customer here. Let me just explain to him that I'm busy with a recording. Okay, right. So I decided to use the phone as a GPS, which works in most cases, but what I didn't realize is that the phone's a bit thirsty on battery power. So I've got the phone on and I'm driving, and as I almost got to the place, the phone ran out. I haven't got the GPS coordinates. I cannot phone the people and tell them, listen, yeah, where are you? And I've got the caravan, so turning around, you know, searching for a place with a caravan behind you, not so nice. So that's one of the mishaps. Then I always like to drive the other route. So the GPS will, for instance, tell you to go on the highway or the freeway, and I would try and drive the alternative routes. It's a bit more interesting. I enjoy that. And then occasionally I get lost. So this one time I drove, and eventually I thought, you know what, now I don't know where I am. Told the GPS, please take me back to the freeway, which it did, but it didn't. It took the shortest route, not the best one. So I had the caravan at the back, and the chassis of the caravan was dragging in the sand, and I just said, well, whether I can only get home with a chassis but the caravan's coming with. And yeah, that was a bit of a, you know, when the road gets narrower and narrower and narrower, and it looks like you're gonna, I mean, after 2 hours driving, end up in a dead end. That's a bit stressful. That's happened to me a couple of times, where I would take the alternative route, you know, I'll make my own alternative route, and then it gets to this very narrow 2-lane or 2-track road, and luckily every time it worked out. But there was definitely some nervous moments. I got lost in a forest in Eastern Transvaal, because you've got to walk for about 2-3 kilometers to go and see this waterfall, and there's parking there for a car, and I said, no, I'm going to drive there. Took longer. I would have walked faster. Took me a while to get there because I got lost, because I didn't know, I don't know those forests, so that was also a bit of a nervous moment. Unfortunately, I don't have any footage to show you, but yeah, that will change from now on. Then somebody asked long-term review on the long-term owner's review on the Pajero. So, I've done videos on it, and I think the best would be if I tell you what I don't like about it. And it's not, maybe not only particularly on the Pajero, it could be on any other vehicle as well. I mean, for instance, the dash, they've got this graph that shows you your fuel consumption with a compass and what on the dash. And what else is there? The song that's playing and a whole lot of things. But once my diesel filter got clogged up, and it's got this little engine light on the dash that comes on, and you have to connect to the manufacturer's diagnostics tool to figure out the diesel filter is dirty. Now really, I mean, if I am traveling in the desert in Namibia, where will I get a Mitsubishi dealership to tell me, replace your diesel filter? That's the problem. No. So I mean, that's the one stupid thing about the car. And then if you don't put your safety belt on and you pull it into the garage, the car starts beeping, and it beeps continuously until you do something about the safety belt. So that is a very, very irritating feature. But other than that, I mean, it's a good car. I mean, I've never had any problems with it. I've replaced one battery on it. Takes a lot of oil. Takes 10 liters of oil on a service. That's a lot. I've looked at, I think one of the Toyotas also takes. So in comparison, it's not a lot. But my Isuzu used 4.8 liters. My Isuzu KB 280. And then suddenly the Mitsubishi uses 10 liters, so that was quite a shocker, because where I got away with 5 liters of oil, I've got to now buy 10 liters of oil. I think it's 11 liters of oil. But yeah, it takes a lot of oil, but not that that's a problem, because the more oil you've got, the better. So, other than that, it's a good car. I can't complain about it. It takes me where I want to go. It's obviously not extreme 4x4 vehicle, but then again, if you drive on-road, you realize that it is a good on-road car, probably the best on-road SUV ever made. And of course, if you compromise off-road ability for on-road ability, and the other way around. So a person's got to measure up what you do. If I would buy a vehicle exclusively for off-road playing, so for instance, I have a farm, say I don't have a farm, if I have a farm, and we're gonna just drive up the mountain every day, I will get a very old short wheelbase Land Cruiser, and I'll use that, because that's a donkey cart. But when it comes to off-road ability, it's very good. Oh, so that's it. Yeah, what else can I tell you? I guess you can also, once again, put all your questions in the comment section below, and I would then also write some script notes and give you answers on that. Now, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, do that please, because it helps me a lot. For all the other people that have subscribed, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. And we are gonna do things when this lockdown is over, for sure. Thank you for watching. Until next time, goodbye.